Good morning. It's another video, Tea with Michaela B. Thanks so much for all the questions, y'all. I get excited to make these little videos because I feel like I'm talking to people. But I'm going to just go ahead and jump in. Remember, if you want your question answered, throw it in the comment box below, either on YouTube or on my Instagram page at the Michaela B. If you've written me a question already and I haven't gotten to it, just comment again with the same question. It doesn't bother me at all. Just helps me to know which ones I should do next. All right, so the topic of this video, these questions center around my real life and my real thoughts, as though you don't know them already. But I'm just going to jump in. So first question, did watching myself on Millennials versus Gen X help me learn something? I would say definitely. In the game, you think you know what's going on, but when you watch it on TV, it gives you a little bit more context to the situation. And also, if people didn't tell you the full truth in the game, it opens the door for them to tell you the full truth after. So just different things I learned about myself. One, I have a tendency to project how I am upon other people. So I'm a loyal, honest, straightforward person. So it's natural for me to expect that other people will be loyal, honest, and straightforward with me. It's not how the game works. So a character trait of my real life actually serves me horribly in the game of Survivor. So it's kind of, that's a struggle, but I'm aware of that now. Another question. What's the most challenging social aspect of the game of Survivor? I would say the most challenging social aspect is coming to terms with the fact that every single thing about you influences what is acceptable for you to do in the game. Let me break that down. Every single thing about you, your age, your race, your gender, your appearance, your physical attractiveness, how in shape you look. Everything about you plays into what's acceptable. Let me break that down. In Survivor, you're trying to not appear to be a threat because threats, as we saw, get voted out, right? So all these little things about you, you have to figure out, what do people expect a person like me to do? How smart am I allowed to be? How athletic am I allowed to be? How social am I allowed to be? And when you're playing with people who've seen you before, you have to play into what they expect of you, or be the exact opposite and calm them. If what they expect makes them scared, then you have to be the opposite of what they expect so they can calm, right? So that's the hardest thing, being in tune with not who you are, but who other people think you are, and then formulating a game plan that allows you to advance in the game while playing inside a safe box, if you will. So that's hard. It just is. That's why Survivor is so cool. Next question. Has Survivor altered my personal or professional path? I would say in some ways, yeah. Like the things that I do already, I've already been a person that knew like a straight up and down job for 40 years is not my idea of a good time. I believe in working hard, but I believe, it's the new millennial. It's 2016. So there are so many different ways to reach the goals that our grandparents reached, but not take 60 years to get there. There's plenty of ways, right? So the fact that I came, on Millennials versus Gen X, I came within 20 days, less than 20 days of getting $1 million at 25 years old. That altered your mindset. So heck yeah. It confirmed the desire that's already in myself. It confirmed that I need to follow that. And that's what I plan to do. If you are interested in figuring out what that is, hit me in the inbox. Let's see, next question. This was funny. Am I wary of human beings after playing the game? No, people don't scare me. I've realized all people can do is talk, and it's not like some random person is just gonna hit you walking down the street. And even if they did, you can always walk away, run away. You know, you can. There's nothing to be scared of. Am I detached? Definitely. Do I look at everyone like? Am I a little more literal, even though I'm extra literal to begin with? Yep. Do I notice when things don't make sense, like when you say one thing and you do another? Yep. But wary? Nah. So let's see. My favorite album of 2016. Somebody's not gonna like this, but I don't have one. I think a lot of the music these days is garbage. I remember growing up and listening to the radio, and the songs actually have a meaning, you know, and they actually talk about something in life that you can relate to. And if you were too young at the time the song came out, you didn't have an idea what they were saying, but then you got older and you replay that track and you're like, oh, you know, it started when we were younger, you were my boo. Or what's that Usher song? Whatever, you get what I'm saying. So I'm not a fan of today's music. Call me a Gen Xer on that. Another question. How should you deal with annoying people? Maggie.Krajak. Just realize you're in control of yourself and your mood and your physical location in life, so walk away. And then last for this video, what country would I like to visit? Billy Stevens told me to say Australia, but I got to visit Australia already, so I would say Australia, but it's off the bucket list. My next country I'm interested in is actually Greece. That's been a desire of mine for a really long time. So Greece is my next dream trip, or on my bucket list. And I'd also say South Africa. I've heard amazing things about the country of South Africa, and I heard it's beautiful. A lot of African countries, I heard it's really beautiful. So Greece, South Africa, two top countries. All right, y'all. Thanks for the tea with Michaela B. Holla at you later.